Okay, so we are here with Eric Demuth from Bitpanda, CEO of Bitpanda. Hello, Eric.
Hi.
Welcome. You are here in Milan.
Yes.
You started working with crypto, and now you are trying. I see that Bitpanda is more investment and something more fintech in general. How did this change happen?
I mean, it was a long journey, right?
Yeah.
Very long journey. So after a few years, we have already seen, or let's say we asked the question, if the stock market would be invented today in times of the internet, how would it look like? And the answer is it would probably look much more like the crypto market. 24/7 trading. Why is it closed at the weekend? So fractions of stock. Some stocks are, one piece is quite a lot of money.
Yeah, too big.
Yes, so that means if you want to, let's call it democratize investing, why can't you just put maybe €2 or like maybe every week I want to put €5 into an Apple stock. After 2 years, also with the regulators, we found a solution. So you can also trade maybe a Tesla stock at night on a Saturday. And we also have a Visa card, so you can spend everything. So every asset you have, if it's euro, if it's Bitcoin, if it's a Microsoft stock, and you can also spend it. So you can pay a beer for €3 or €4 with a Tesla stock.
This reminds me of the guy that paid a pizza with 1 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So you're trying to simplify the complexity of finance.
Simple. So we have things like stocks and maybe other assets, and bring it into the digital age.
Yeah.
And tokenize it and make it tradable at any time.
When it comes to finance, the tech part is the new one, but there is a topic which is very important, which is education.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people need financial education, and now that we have these new things, new technologies, we need more education because there are more things to know. Do you feel that your users are better educated?
There are more people in Austria that have a Bitpanda account than people that own stocks in the whole country.
Wow, and that's a great result.
Yeah, and that just shows when you have something, but you make it very easy to understand and very easy to use, people are using it. Self-education is the key here because, as you said, like financial education, we do not have it at school, which is a big problem. It is even more important that everybody understands how the stock market works, how the economy works, how money in general works, how inflation works, because it will be necessary when, for example, my generation becomes 60, 70, 80, and we're also getting older. So it will become a big problem. And the old system cannot handle it anymore. There are not enough young people to cover it. So financial education is important. We don't get it at school. That means we have to do it ourselves. And we're focusing on an AI agent that is for free for everybody that you can communicate with at any time. So it's pretty much like your bank advisor, but I always say a bank advisor is not an advisor, it's actually somebody who's selling you stuff. But this one is actually somebody who advises you so the goal is, for example, you also can set reminders. Remind me when Apple gives out the next, results.
A finance assistant.
Yes,
it is going to be inside your app.
Yeah. Many people are also afraid to ask like basic questions. So you push everything away because you don't know the basics. So you don't really want to start with it. You can ask any question, and you can ask it 10 times. It doesn't matter, and that's the beauty of it. This was also the goal to have not only an advisor, an assistant, but also an educator with endless time and endless endurance, or never fed up. They never like, absolutely, you're asking me again. That doesn't happen.
We have talked about people.
Yes.
There are organizations as well, companies. I know that you have a business plan in your service, and you have a white label option for companies. How is that going?
Very good, actually. I remember I was traveling in Asia, and there were a lot of companies saying, if you want to get into the level of today, you will need like 5 years and then you're already outdated. And that's exactly what happens now, because now the regulation is coming. So all the banks and fintechs, they can start offering it because you see the demand. If they, plug in something, they have a basic functionality with maybe like 20 coins or something, and that was but no staking, you can't transfer to your own wallet and stuff. So it's like a light version that was maybe up to date 2018 or 2019. And we said, we have all the infrastructure built ourselves over all these years. Why don't we scale it and offer it to somebody else? All the licenses, we have the most licenses in Europe. We can also help here in that regard. But we have a modular system. If you want, okay, I just want to offer staking, or I just want to offer, like custody to our customer. So a large bank, for example, starts with custody for the big corporate banks. Another bank starts to do white label the whole thing, like trading and everything for their customers, because if they build it themselves, they will need a lot of time, and then in the end they have a light product. So you can have everything that we build for ourselves, the whole variety, stocks, crypto. We have over 450 stocks, and offer it to your customers like a B2B2C model.
There is this DORA regulation coming up. Is this affecting the things you're doing?
Yeah, that's actually good. The regulation helps that more banks can actually go into the space now. Now it's clear, this is the past, and this is how we come into play.
Regulation are seen as bad things.
Yeah, but not in finance.
Not in this case.
Not in finance, because finance and pharmacy or medicine, and this is always seen very regional, because it's not like everybody. So for example, when you have bank accounts here, you probably have your bank account where your salary goes at an Italian bank, right? So you don't use a French bank or something like this, right? This will stay always very, very regional, because everything is regulated also very regional. It's not like you have your Facebook account and somebody in Taiwan has a Facebook account and somebody in US and somebody in Italy. That's not the case with finance. With finance, it will always be, when it comes to money, there's always a lot of protection, and it needs to be approached very regularly. So we went to each country, got the license, and now we're focusing on Italy as our next big market. So we're optimizing the product for Italy, make sure that all customer support, everything is in Italian. So a very localized approach.
What do you need to do to work in Italy, to be present in this market?
We're working with banks, payment options. Italians use different than Germans, and Germans use different than French. So this is a lot of work.
Last question is about the second buzzword of this time, the sustainability.
When you are in an industry that is very, very volatile, and especially the crypto industry is very volatile, right? You have to plan even more conservative. I like to use the saying, like, you cannot build, and this is what a lot of Asian companies have done in the past. They build a company on, I would like to say, steroids.
Yeah. Okay.
And you need to slow the pace a bit down, budget a bit more conservative, because everything goes in waves. You have these crazy ups where everything is, the whole market goes crazy. But then you have these downs. The key is that you still need to invest in your product, build your roadmap, what you have planned, and not just all of a sudden go with like, oh, now I have to see that all the servers are up because everybody's, and then when it goes down, oh, now we can't go the roadmap because we don't have any money anymore. That's not how it works. You need to flat it out and still improve your product. So when the next market comes, or when the next up market comes, you're ready and you have improved your product. This is the key, and this is something we have done since the beginning, because we are already in this industry for a long time. So
thank you very much, Eric, for your time. I really hope you enjoy your staying here in Italy. Well, we are here at Casa Milan, Italy.
Yeah.
You have a partnership coming on?
Yes.
With the local football team, with the red one.
The red one.
Not the other one.
The red one.
This one.
The red one. And
there is more than one local football team.
Yeah, but this also means that this is the launch of our focus on Italy. Yeah. We will see Italy as one of our core markets, so we will have a lot of initiatives coming up. So pretty much today is the start.
I am expecting quite a bit of activity.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Thank you very much, Eric.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Yeah.
By the way, I really liked how you said we're here in Milan, but I don't tell you what but then you have to ask.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is the what a spoiler,
right?
Okay,
you will get a lot of good comments on YouTube.
Yeah,
so like, I'm not saying it, but here it is.
Absolutely, this is going to generate a lot of comments.
Where's Waldo? Yes,
absolutely. Oh yeah, Waldo was stripes, white and red. Well, okay, so.